So it's that simple to create a dark piano melody and layer it with a guitar. What's up and welcome to another video, and today I'm gonna create something which I don't know yet. So I'm gonna have a listen to a Spotify playlist. So I just listened to Hotel Lobby from Quavo Takeoff, and I'm gonna create something which is a little bit similar. And just take some inspiration from this beat. So I'm gonna create something similar to that specific piano melody. So if you want to get inspired, just listen to some other songs and you would definitely pick some elements and create something new from scratch. So let's open up a piano. So I'm gonna use the Piano V3 from Arturia, which is an awesome piano plugin. So let's use this German grand piano because it just looks cool. Open up the piano roll, and I think to create something similar, we're gonna create this beat in D minor natural. Start off with a very low note like this, and then 1 octave higher, and 1 octave higher again. And I'm gonna paste a note in between. So it could be this A or G. So let's go for this G. Turn down the velocity a little bit. Adjust the BPM to 128, for example. Then we're gonna create a simple upwards melody. Oh, let's go. 4 bars. So let's already link this one to the mixer. I make some small adjustments. So I'm gonna add an EQ. So I'm gonna add a high pass filter. Scroll with the mouse wheel, and then around 115 Hertz to remove these low frequencies. So it's already a simple mixing trick. So now we're gonna add a kind of similar guitar. I think they've added a guitar into the beat, so I'm gonna do something similar. So I'm gonna open up Contact and pick a guitar from Ilya Efimov. So let's use this LP guitar. This guitar is already saturated or distorted. With a lot of reverb, we could create something similar. So people always ask me this question, where to start off with the melody. So I'm just gonna have a listen and then start off with this D, because we're already using it, just to keep it simple. And of course 1 octave higher. And then we're gonna just draw in something at the white highlighted notes. And if you want to create something which sounds really dark, just pick 2 notes after each other. So in almost every scale, you have the possibility to create something like this within the scale. So I'll copy this one again. So right now I'm using an A, so I'll remove this one. And which goes always perfect together is this F. So let's have a listen. So that's it when it comes to this melody, I think. So let's link it to the mixer. So now I've added some effects to this guitar. So I've used this Guitar Rig 6 with this heavy rocker preset. Adds a lot of distortion to the guitar. Of course, adding the EQ because right now it sounds way too harsh. So I've removed some of the high frequencies using this high cut filter. Way more subtle. And right now, to make it a little bit more spacious, I've added this vintage verb. Concert hall preset. I've expanded it to 8 bars and adjusted the velocity of the notes. The upwards melody is way more quiet. So I did just by adjusting the velocity. So I think that's it when it comes to adding the melody layers. So now I'm gonna add the drums. So now I dragged in some random drums, and let's start off with this snare. This one. Maybe lower it down to semitones. Way better. Then just copy this one and layer it with the second snare. Sounds already like a distorted snare or something. So right now let's add the 808. So first we're gonna make some adjustments. So I'm gonna create an envelope to take fully control of the 808 as always. So the sample is already in C, so we don't have to make any adjustments to the root note. And right now we want to start off with the root note of our melody, which is D. As you can hear, it already sounds perfect. It's in the perfect range for the 808. And then maybe then to F. One note higher to G. I'm gonna add the hi-hat. So play around with the velocity and edit a roll, so it sounds like this. So we're now at a kick. We're gonna make sure the kick clips a little bit. So enable clip and enable boost gain and add around 2% of boost. And right now I'm gonna add the open hit. So I'm gonna just copy the kick pattern into the open hit. Maybe add something right here, lower this down. Remove this one. So this already sounds crazy, but right now we're gonna add some reverse effects. So I'm gonna reverse some of the elements. So for example, just create this one, which is just a simple one shot. So let's open up the master and then let's search for the Edison. Then we're gonna select on play. We're gonna loop this part, open up Edison again, press record. So right now it's recording the one shot. And then just select this one by double clicking on the marker, drag it into the arrangement. I'm gonna also drag in pattern 1. And then I'm gonna reverse it, normalize it, something like this. Lower down the volume, pitch it down. So that's it when it comes to creating all the elements. And now I'm going to create the final arrangement and guide you through the final beat. So this is the final outcome and I think it's a heartbeat. The arrangement is a little bit repetitive, just like the original track from Quavo and Takeoff. So I'm going to show you how I've added some simple effects which are crucial when it comes to creating those types of beats. So as I showed you, I've reversed the guitar and I've also layered this one and pitched it up 1 octave. And then I've added some effects to the reverse one. So I've used this bandpass filter to filter out most of the frequencies and then added this shaper box. So I've added some width around 200% and a panning, which is going to the left and to the right. So it sounds like this. So the reverse sound sounds pretty wide and the piano and the guitar more in the middle. And I applied some simple leveling to the drums and that's basically it. So that's it, and we're now gonna have a listen to the final beat. So the guitar is coming in directly, just a teaser already. Also the reversed one shot really adds an extra dimension to the beat. Guitar coming in again. So I've made an adjustment to the 808 to keep it interesting. Guitar coming in again. Right here you would expect this 808 again, so the adjusted 808 pattern, but just using the first one. again. And that's basically it for this beat. It's a pretty simple beat. So if you want to listen to the full beat, the link is in the description. So I think that's it for this tutorial. I'm gonna wrap up the video. So thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to leave it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Also make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. If you want to check out the full beat, the link is also in the description to my second channel. And that's it. So I hope to see you in one of my next tutorials.